Hello, everyone. Today I seem in a little bit of a lull in the ebb of the flow, which I'm sure many of you are feeling out there because I've been talking to some of you. I've actually felt a little bit lost and confused over the last couple of days, and just the events over the last, I don't know, so many months of my life have left me feeling a little dehumanized. Just different life situations and things that happen. But the weird thing is through all this, no matter how much the confused human keeps feeling these things within me, the higher self is something that is beyond anything I could imagine. What it says to me, what it tells me, what other people's higher selves tell them to tell me, and what they say to me. I mean, a lot of the things that I've heard don't match some of the feelings in which I feel, you know? I've heard some pretty wild stuff out there. People remembering me from other planets or systems, being called great teacher, being told that from the angelic realms, or that I am an angel, and from the realms of the ascended masters, or that I am one. There are days where I feel that. I feel like Gandalf. I feel like I own reality. And there's other days where I'm like, are you really kidding yourself? But every time I have a thought like that, the more and more I go through this process, the more it's just taken away by, you know better. You can feel me. You know who we are. So that's what this is about. It's that remembering. I got a video I watched about 6 months ago. I can't remember who put it out, but I'm going to put a link to it. And a link to this little thing right here, which is a meditation about remembering. See, we were told before we came in for this mission that we would go into a state of forgetfulness, and that at a certain time in our lives, we would be awoken. For some fast, for some slow. It just depends. And that these things will start coming to you, these remembrances.
Place within you remembers.
Yeah.
She remembers that beneath all the aches and pains of this world, there is a vast ocean of peace
Vast
within
ocean
you.
of peace lies within you. Yes. But anyways, to keep myself from getting in trouble with playing that background, I will put a link to it. Something I just found that figured would work. See, sometimes when I go to do these videos, I don't seem as lively as I do at other times because, well, we all have those moments. But when I look up constantly, no matter what time of day it is, and see that there's nobody on these feeds, I almost wonder, why am I doing it? Why? Being told over and over to do this when at the same time I'm trying to survive in this world. Went from living to survival mode. It's not what I want to be in. I want to be creating my art. I don't want to have all my stuff stuck in a storage unit. Trying to figure out where my next move's going to be, where I'm going to in this world. It's hard to sit and even worry about my own stuff. With the levels of what's coming to me as far as remembrance. So they say that when we get in the confused moments, that's where we'll get more help. The only thing is, I have a lot going on in my own life. I'm trying to figure out, and I stop and I do these videos. Try to wonder if it's doing anything. If anybody's taking any of this serious. Like, there's just a whole bunch of people online talking about this stuff, and I don't know, for some maybe it's just a neat curiosity. There's some people out there that say, yeah, and I remember, but not really. Starting to, maybe. I don't know. A whole bunch of people in this world going along like it's just going to always be the same way, and it's not. I remember enough to know that I came to Earth for one reason. This. To bring the higher dimensions back to Earth, to bring heaven back to Earth, to bring the beauty and the love of our Creator, to bring back unity. I didn't come here for a bunch of life lessons and all kind of stuff, even though, yes, we all learn lessons to where we're at. Like many of you, very old soul. Been around for a while. Done this ascension process a long time ago. I've evolved to a energy light being just to turn around and become physical. For what to me feels like now, one more go. I don't know if I want to do this again. They say the people on the other side are just really, really wanting to come in and be physical, you know, because it's such a great thing. Well, I don't know. Sometimes you do it long enough, you get a little tired. It's supposed to be more about inspiration for you to remember, but then again, sometimes just being frank with people and letting them know your feelings and how you feel helps them to understand how they feel. So, I'm sure there's many of you out there feeling a lot of these things. One moment you can just create your own reality, and the next moment you're like, why am I here? We must remember. Don't be stuck in the game. Remember who you are. Remember why you're here. Trust me, there's plenty of times where I've become tired, lost all my physical friends, sit trapped in an area I can't get out of because I have no vehicle to get out of. It's happened plenty of times. But I'm still here. I'm still talking to you. And there's a reason for that. Great Spirit, Creator. That's why we're all here, and that's why we can't give up. Trust me. I've thought of giving up. My higher self, the angelic realms, what we call God or the Creator, ain't gonna let it happen. But sometimes just sitting here alone on these live feeds, I do feel like I'm one of the only ones. I had somebody recently tell me, the way I am, the way my soul is, I guess it's one of the ones that's the first to jump and do things. That can feel kind of lonely sometimes. Especially when you got a lot of physical people in your world and you got a station that's like 300 some people on it. You start wondering, how far is the message getting? See other people and their channels pulling in a whole lot of people. It shows me the state of the world. There's even other spiritual channels that, maybe they just follow all the different stuff, all the different channels and all these different things. They put it all together and, a little bit of, nice editing and stuff, and everybody's like, oh, well, watch that. Quite honestly, I think what I have here is good. Somebody going through the process with you. Although I've been called many things by many people, sensei, guru, I don't know why people say stuff like this. I mean, you're your own guru, you're your own sensei. That's the way it should be, I say, even though, people say stuff, I'm just not on that thought pattern. We're all equal. We all have the abilities to become that higher version. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off this video. I don't know, I guess I gotta have 10 editors and flash bam boom and the crazy music and stuff and all this stuff for people to pay attention. Guys sit next to a tree with, I don't know. Anyways, peace and love, y'all. Yeah, I ain't gotta say the ending parts. You've watched the videos, you know what you are. I hope. Love y'all.